I earn at least $1,000 per month through passive income with crypto. Today, I'll share the 3 best strategies that I use with minimal investment. Welcome back to the Virtual Bacon channel where I teach you how to build wealth with crypto. I'm a professional crypto developer and investor since 2017. Crypto is what I love and do every day, and that's why I like to share. Unlike other sources of passive income, crypto is one of the fastest ways to earn without significant investment upfront. In my opinion, that's the most exciting part of these strategies. Let's get started. The first crypto passive income strategy is taking advantage of airdrops. This is when a crypto project gives a portion of its token supply to early users who meet a certain criteria. It's basically a surprise party for your wallet and is as close to free money as you can get. One of the biggest benefits of airdrop is that it's really low risk and particularly good for small investors because you don't need money upfront to buy anything. You can build up your initial capital very quickly, and because of this, airdrop hunting is one of the most popular crypto passive income strategies. Good airdrops can give thousands and sometimes tens of thousands of dollars per project. And I know you may be skeptical about free money, as you should be, but let me explain why airdrops are legit. Airdrops are a marketing strategy for projects to build a user base. Crypto projects don't spend money on traditional marketing avenues for several reasons. One of them being potential regulatory issues which prevents them from running ads. The problem is, if the project can spend money on ads, they have to find other ways to attract users to try their product. Every product needs trial and feedback to improve. This is where airdrops are useful for marketing. They'll generate natural excitement about a project because everyone wants free money. Rumors alone are capable of getting projects trending on Twitter. Just look at the airdrop hashtag that's always trending. With airdrops, projects immediately create investors and users because the token they're giving away will directly be used on their platform for things like trading or paying for services. An added benefit of creating loyal users is that they will act as free advertisement. This is why you should think of airdrops as advertisement spending. While airdrops are free, you do need to make your wallet eligible. It's not practical to disperse tokens to every crypto wallet, so projects like to filter out who is worthy for their airdrop and give tokens to those who are most likely to become a user of their product. So how do you qualify for an airdrop? Airdrop eligibility is often based on how much of a token you hold or around a specific transaction like trading on an exchange or buying an NFT. To determine airdrop eligibility, projects will take what's called a snapshot, which is essentially a screenshot of the entire blockchain. Meeting the airdrop criteria prior to the snapshot is the key to unlocking the airdrop. Okay, listen up because what I'm about to share next is the key to becoming a good airdrop hunter. To qualify for more airdrops, you need to find quality projects early so you can set yourself up to meet the criteria before their snapshots. I recommend checking out airdrop tracking sites like airdrops.io or the DeFi Airdrops Twitter account. In general, Twitter is the best place to find airdrop rumors, so search airdrop on there, follow all the airdrop hunter accounts, and make sure to stay plugged in. Once you find a project that's legit, your next step is to figure out how to qualify. This typically involves setting up a wallet, bridging in some coins to the platform, and doing some actions like trading. Recently, a major layer 1 network, Aptos, airdropped 4 figures to eligible wallets. You might have heard of them. So many are hoping for the same with upcoming drops. Personally, the airdrops I'm excited about are Arbitrum, Sui, zkSync, Starknet, and Blur.io. Since these projects haven't released details on their snapshot date, you could still get in before the drop. Just search up Arbitrum, zkSync, or whatever airdrop guide on Twitter and you can find full threads on how to qualify. And this brings me to the part you've been waiting for. How much can you really make? Let's look at some of the best airdrops in history. The Uniswap airdrop was worth $12,000 1 year after its launch. All you needed to do was trade on Uniswap early. 1inch was worth around $3,000 for people who traded on it early. Ethereum Name Service, or ENS, was another good one. Airdrop recipients earned 5 figures worth. The most recent one is Optimism in April of this year. This one had many tiers of rewards depending on how much activity you completed. Rewards range from $500 to $10,000. Can you see a trend starting to form here? If you can get just one of these airdrops a year, you could make over $10,000. The best part is the airdrops I mentioned require very little money to become eligible. You could have put in $100, did some transactions, took your money out, and still be eligible. When you receive the airdrop, you could sell the tokens right away or hold for the long term. Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not you see potential for the project long term. So don't hesitate to sell the tokens and take profit. Just because you were given tokens doesn't mean you are indebted to the project. While airdrops are awesome, their frequency depends on the market conditions and how many projects are actively launching. So let's talk about the next way you can start earning passive income in crypto, which is by providing DeFi liquidity or yield farming. LP or liquidity provision is a strategy that involves lending out your token to decentralized exchanges to earn rewards. This is also known as yield farming. It's one of the most consistent ways to earn income in crypto. However, it does come with higher risk, but more on this in a bit. This strategy works by depositing your funds into liquidity pools or LP, which are used to power the trading orders on decentralized exchanges. These platforms rely on liquidity providers because if a user wants to swap from token A to token B, the platform needs to have inventory of both tokens. Without the liquidity, simple functions like trading wouldn't be possible. In return for providing this liquidity, you can earn rewards in the form of trading fees and sometimes the exchange's native token. These rewards can then be farmed, aka reinvested, to generate more yield. Sounds good, right? But as I mentioned earlier, yield farming comes with substantial risk. The risk depends on which token you use to farm as well as what platform you farm on. For example, if you hold a volatile token in an LP or a farm, the token price can go down. The drop in token price could negate any potential rewards you may have earned from farming the token in the first place. That's why yield farming volatile tokens is a bad idea, as it's much more similar to trading than earning passive income. Instead, you should only farm with stablecoins or large cap coins that you believe can go up in price in the long term. I tend to stick with farming only BTC, ETH, and USD because I'm okay holding these three assets long term. The yield isn't as high, but I want steady passive income, not volatility like trading. My go-to DeFi platforms for yield farming are Uniswap, Convex, and GMX. First one is Uniswap, which is the most advanced but also the most lucrative passive income farm that I know of. Here you can get 30 to 60% APR on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDC pools. And unlike other pools, this yield comes from trading fees of Uniswap rather than an inflationary token. This is called real yield. The downside is that you need to provide liquidity on Uniswap V3, which is their latest technology that's slightly more complicated, because it uses what's called concentrated liquidity. This means you need to actively monitor your position and the price of the asset in your pool. If the asset price deviates from your predefined range, your farm will stop earning rewards. In general, I check my Uniswap LP position once per day. This keeps me in the loop and I pretty much never lose profits this way. If you are unable to check in once every day or every 2 days, this strategy is not for you. I also only farm on the ETH with USDC or Bitcoin with USDC pools, as they typically don't fluctuate as much. If you farm smaller coins with larger fluctuations, you will need to monitor your positions even more frequently, or use a wider range and receive a lower reward. Another benefit is that this strategy has super low security risk because you are only exposing yourself to the native Uniswap platform. For the next platform, if you want a more passive option, another favorite of mine is Convex Finance. Convex is the leading platform that lets you provide liquidity to the Curve exchange, which is the #1 exchange for trading stablecoins. By depositing on Convex, you earn Curve tokens and trading fees. There are many pools on Convex, but the three I prefer right now are ETH with staked ETH, USDT with Bitcoin and Ethereum, and MIM with 3Curve. These names sound complicated, but they simply represent what the asset pools contain. With the ETH/staked ETH pool, this pool lets you trade between ETH and staked ETH from the Lido Finance platform. Since both assets are ETH, their prices stay the same. This means you're only exposed to the price fluctuations of Ethereum. By depositing in this pool, you are essentially holding Ethereum. This pool earns a 6% APR per year, so it's a no-brainer if you plan to hold Ethereum long term. With the USDT Bitcoin ETH pool, you can earn 10% APR per year. This pool contains 33% USDT, Bitcoin, and Ethereum respectively, which means when you put money in, you are holding essentially 1/3 each in USDT, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. This is commonly known as the tri-crypto pool. By depositing in this pool, your portfolio will constantly rebalance itself, so its value is always 1/3 each in USDT, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. This is great for having a balanced portfolio. The last Convex pool that I recommend is for stablecoins, which is the MIM and 3-curve pool. This pool contains 4 stablecoins: Magic Internet Money MIM, USDC, USDT, and DAI. Since all 4 assets in this pool are USD stablecoins, its value never fluctuates. When you deposit in this pool, you are effectively holding all 4 stablecoins and earning 10% yield per year. This is a great option if you don't want any volatility with your passive income. Okay, the last farming platform I'll cover is the GMX decentralized exchange. The name of this farm is the GLP pool, which stands for GMX Liquidity Pool. Unlike the designs of Convex and Uniswap, which have many pools for each asset pair, GMX has only one pool for its entire exchange. This makes it much simpler and effective, as all fees generated from the exchange will go to the GLP pool. The GLP pool currently earns 29% APR per year, with rewards being paid out in Ethereum. This is also another real yield farm, where all rewards come from trading fees and not from any inflationary token. And unlike Curve and Uniswap, GLP pools hold a variety of assets rather than just 2 or 3. When depositing into GLP, your funds are broken down into USDC, ETH, Bitcoin, DAI, Frax, Uni, and Link tokens. This is also a pretty solid portfolio, and data has shown that the GLP pool has outperformed simply holding Bitcoin and Ethereum. It even outperformed most DeFi farm competitors. So if you want to hold the assets I just mentioned, this could be the pool for you. Okay, now that you know some of the best DeFi farms you can use to earn passive income, let's look at the final passive income strategy, which is with Launchpads and Launchpools. Launchpads and Launchpools are ways for projects to launch their token, similar to an ICO. An ICO, or initial coin offering, is just like an IPO for stocks, where you have an opportunity to buy a token before it is released to the public. The main difference is that Launchpools and Launchpads are not huge public ICOs where you buy at crazy high prices. Instead, they are meant to reward early community participants. First, let's look at Launchpools. Most exchanges have a launch pool product that you can use and are similar to yield farms. The difference is the pool usually lasts around 1 month, and instead of getting trading fees or one native token as a reward, you get a new project token as the reward. You'll start by depositing some of the exchange's tokens. For example, on Binance, you can deposit BNB and BUSD. And over 1 month, you accrue the new project's token as rewards. After 1 month, you can claim all your rewards and the token gets listed on the exchange, so then you can sell all your tokens. The performance of launch pools will depend on the price performance of the specific project token. And because you're only depositing stablecoins and large caps on these platforms to farm, your initial investment won't experience high volatility, as you get all of it back after the farming period. With Binance's launch pool, we have seen rewards as high as 19% APR on BNB and 11% APR on BUSD. Now that you understand launch pools, let's get into Launchpads. Launchpads are another popular way for projects to launch their tokens to early community participants. The process is simple. Most exchanges and Launchpads have raffles that give users the opportunity to buy tokens at a steep discount. To qualify, users usually have to buy the Launchpad's token or the exchange's token and stake it for a certain period of time. On Binance, for example, you stake BNB for 1 month, and depending on how much you staked, you can buy a certain amount of the new project token. The downside is you are locked into holding the exchange or Launchpad's token for some time, and depending on what the platform is, their tokens can be volatile. Staking BNB for 1 month is probably okay, as they are the 3rd largest cryptocurrency. But if you hold some very small cap Launchpad token, that's super risky. Please do extensive research on Launchpads you see on the market. There are hundreds of them out there, and most of them only launch shitty projects. If a Launchpad is bad, you end up holding the bags of the Launchpad token plus the shitty new project token that they dumped on you. Some of the good launchpads that I have personally participated in are Binance Launchpad, Bybit Launchpad, CoinList, DAOmaker, and Polkastarter. Okay, I know I covered a lot. So to recap, you now know how to earn passive income with airdrops, LP yield farming through Uniswap, Convex Finance, and GMX, Launchpads and Launchpools, and make sure to only pick the legitimate ones. That's it for this video, and I hope you truly learned something new. If you found this video helpful, check out our free newsletter on virtualbacon.com where I write about crypto investing strategies weekly. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.